September 20th, 2020. Around 3:30 in the afternoon, a wave of panic swept across Lebanon. Thousands of pager devices suddenly exploded. These pagers were used by Hezbollah members to stay in touch. People were going about their daily lives, shopping, spending time at home, or out with friends when the blasts happened. According to Hezbollah, a single message triggered every active device to blow up at the same time. 12 people lost their lives, including children, and more than 3,000 were seriously injured. News of the explosions spread across the world. Lebanon declared a state of emergency. Sirens blared as ambulances rushed the wounded to overwhelmed hospitals. And just when things couldn't get worse, the very next day, handheld radios used by Hezbollah members also exploded, all at once. That kind of coordination? It's not normal. Hezbollah blamed Israel for the attacks. But the question is, how could something like this even happen? Let's break this down. Pagers work through radio signals. No SIM cards, no calls, just text messages sent wirelessly. Hezbollah had stopped using mobile phones because they feared Israel might hack or track them. So pagers became their go-to. Simple, low profile, and secure. The idea was, one message could quietly reach thousands at once. These pagers were all linked to the same network. When a message is sent, it first hits the network, then gets relayed to all connected devices. Each pager has a unique ID, so only messages meant for it will be delivered. Now, reports say over 3,000 pagers exploded, mostly near the Israel-Lebanon border. Among the injured was reportedly Iran's ambassador to Lebanon. A photo of one damaged pager revealed it was branded by a Taiwanese company called Gold Apollo. But here's where it gets interesting. Gold Apollo denied making those specific pagers. They said a partner company, BAC, used their branding. BAC isn't based in Taiwan, though. It's registered in Hungary. But when reporters went to their listed office, it was just a small house with a piece of paper taped to the door showing the company's name. Nobody living there had even heard of BAC. It's now believed BAC might be a shell company. Basically, a fake company used to hide illegal activities. BAC's financial records showed profits of only about $51,000 last year. Way too little for a company supposedly dealing in electronics, medical devices, oil and gas, and telecom products. And right after the explosions in Lebanon, BAC's website conveniently went offline. The listed CEO, Christina Bersoni. Some reports link her to a person named Arja Kono, possibly her husband. Journalists tried calling them. No answer. But in one interview, Christina claimed she was only a commission agent for Gold Apollo, not involved in making the pagers. Hungary's government also stepped in, saying BAC has no factories there at all. So if explosives were hidden in these pagers, it was likely done during production. And experts believe about 8 to 10 grams of explosives were placed inside each device, triggered by a special chip. That chip could have detonated the bomb using a specific radio signal, not a regular message. How did someone get that signal into Hezbollah's private network? 3 theories: a Mossad spy, a hacked system, or a secret mobile link inside the pagers. And it didn't stop there. The next day, even some of Hezbollah's walkie-talkies exploded. One went off during a funeral for someone who died in the first blast. Those radios were made by a Japanese company, ICOM. But the company says the model used wasn't theirs. So, what's the takeaway here? Mossad, Israel's intelligence agency, has a long history of secret operations. They've been linked to major cyber attacks before, like the 2010 Stuxnet worm that hit Iran's nuclear program. In 2007, Israel hacked Syria's air defense to avoid detection during an airstrike. Mossad is known to go deep, spying, sabotaging, and striking where no one expects it. But this pager attack, it's something new. There's never been anything like it before, and it raises a bigger question. If pagers and radios can be turned into bombs, what about our phones? The nature of war is changing, and with new technology, it's getting harder and harder to stay safe. What do you think about all this? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dive stories like this. See you in the next video.